I think the most popular form is that sometimes the car is a more visible thing, but it is, for example, they say the selling of metals. There is metals
Commodity.
involved,
That is
but you have no intention of buying iron or copper, or but the sale of copper
Right.
becomes
Right.
the instrument
Right, that is
for getting the money.
even for car, people don't come to buy car. They want money, so the car is easy to. So they say it is a car dealer. So
What's the difference between this tawarruk and hiyal? Or hiyal is the method to legitimize
Hiyal,
tawarruk.
yes.
Yeah, it's a hiyal, yeah.
Okay.
It's one of
All right,
those.
let's continue and then have
Yeah.
questions at the end. Yeah.
So, but the point is this: I don't want to be disrespectful to the scholars who have permitted it. They have permitted it. The difference of opinion comes on that some of the scholars are saying we cannot adopt this method as a system. Exceptionally, we can do it to accommodate one's needs. And objective of Sharia is to meet needs. If there is a need to do it, they say, okay, you can do it. But to make it a system based on this, that is what they are. And when it becomes a system on this concept, then there is a problem. People become suspicious about Islamic finance. What are they doing? They are doing worse than conventional banks. This is the point. And this impression is a limit to their growth.
You want to return another question, or you want to take questions at the end?
No, at the end.
Yeah.
Let's do it at the end.
Right. So what can we do? Where we went wrong, and what should we do now? We are here. You can see here written. We were going in this direction, dotted direction, which is the interest-based finance. Increasing interest and increasing borrowing and lending. But when the Islamic movement started, we started drifting away from there. So we started going away from them, and we wanted to be there, where I have written there, which is an Islamic finance from the objective point of Sharia objective point of view. That this is where we want the Islamic financial system truly. And now we are here. How to go there? We don't know. You should not be here at Y if you wanted to be there. Now, how to go there? This is the problem. Answer is go back to X and then start again on that direction. Going back is not easy.
Sorry, that is where
We went wrong.
it is E or A?
E.
Oh, there may be spelling mistake. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. Where we went wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, where we went wrong.
we-
Right. Yes, sorry. Where we went wrong. And what should we do now? Figure out how can we go to there where we want it to be. Because if you, from here, Y, if you want to go there, now you will make a circle. That is one way, which will be a very long way. The other way is come back to X and go there. Start in the other direction. Both are difficult. Applying the concept from the fiqh book. Now, I must clarify for some of the people, not like our Sharia scholars, people sometimes confuse between Sharia and fiqh. Sharia is fixed. There is no difference of opinion in Sharia. The difference of opinion is in understanding Sharia implication and its application. There where there is a difference of opinion and diversity of opinion. So when we say fiqh books, we are not talking of Sharia texts. We are talking of fiqh books. So applying the concept from the fiqh books like Mudarba, Musharaka and the Ijara, we jumped to those conclusions without making preparations for them in the form of developing appropriate institutional framework to support and protect the application of these concepts. The interest-based system, conventional system, did not come like this. They said, okay, now we will borrow and lend on interest, and it started. No, it developed. First, the institutions developed. First, the institution developed who will make sure that nobody cheats, nobody runs away, nobody takes the money of anyone. That system was developed. And then the lending and borrowing took a formal, organized way to exist and spread. But no such effort was made. They said, these are the concepts in the fiqh, apply. And the banks wanted the money of the people who were looking for an Islamic alternative. They said, we will apply this. How? They showed it on paper, and it was applied. And what they ignored, that if they were suggesting mudarba and musharaka as the ideal ways of applying Sharia in the financial matters, this is a conventional textbook problem, that there is a problem of adverse selection. There is a problem of moral hazard. I don't know how much you are familiar with terms, but briefly I will explain. That these are the main problems in the financial system that financial system takes care of. That financial institutions do not make adverse selection. They don't pick bad people to give them money. They pick up the right people, the genuine people, the people who would return their money. They pick up those clients. The conventional system has developed institutions to help in this. Select the borrowers who will return the money. And moral hazard is that the people who are taking the money from the financial institution for a specific purpose, they will use it for the specific purpose in a manner as they will use their own money, not like the money of a bank. So if a businessman takes the money and immediately purchases Mercedes for the business, instead he could do it with Toyota Corolla also. But since this is bank's money, so he buys a Mercedes. So that is a moral hazard. His business may fail. He is still enjoying the Mercedes, so he doesn't care if business fails. But the bank has given him someone else's money. So if bank fails it and it doesn't get back its money, the depositor suffer. The lending and borrowing institutions, conventional institutions, have taken care of these problems first. Before making this, there are so many institutions, starting from the central bank, going down to Moody's and people are these people who keep on mentioning the ratings of the people, the borrowers. After that, the system is working, but that exercise has not been done for the Islamic finance.